Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, uno.
They've got a man in motion.
19 Texans. Hey, uno.
Stroud throwing here on first. It's intercepted on the first play of the game. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the first series of this game. Well, Brock, if the goal was to set the tone that you're going to be aggressive all game, I would say mission accomplished. But might be tough to connect on a lot of those against a defense that came ready to play.
Yeah, they were not caught off guard for a second, Kate. They know this offense likes to be aggressive, and dare I say, they may have been expecting that deep shot on the opening snap.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Second down run by Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Broke through the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry. Bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
He puts everything behind this one. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans get it down to a single point. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. Knees popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. First and 10 now from the 30.
Fire on these two. Fire on these two. Yellow. Right side.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he gets him around 6 there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
43. 15. Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. He lofts it deep left. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud off the play fake. Searching well behind the line. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Ridley, Ridley. Right side.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun now, first round. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. Has the 1st and more past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. One quarter done, 3 to go in this battle of elite teams. It's a 14-7 game. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And he'll take in the fair catch just above the 35. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be Texans football. 1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to drive up past the 40. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Why, Tony?
From the 43. He's trying to push the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here we go.
1st down, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie things up at 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running left with Pacheco. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here. Play action, Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Hey, take your time, take your time. Attack, attack.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
A 1st down carry for Pacheco. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. It's Pacheco again. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game. Third down, it's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Chiefs are on the move here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. Dumps it off to his running back. Takes out a 1-stop. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run, Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. Has his man. It's Pacheco. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush, finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. He rolls to his right. And that's a touchdown, at least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. The 27-yard look here. Up and good from Blankenship. And they've taken back the lead.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Look to hot, look to hot.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He beams one deep right side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! Right, right!
Throwing now, off play action. Headed out right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. Hey, 57, 57. Attack, attack! 15, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some juke. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Final timeout called by the Texans. From the gun, Stroud. Taking a deep shot here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Chiefs make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This time, they'll keep it on the ground. He's across the 35. Inside the 45. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 2. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, 43, 15. Yellow. Here, 15. Nice hit.
Here's 2nd and 7. Buying some time right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. High down these two. Hey, color. 15. Nice hit.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Route to the right. Route to the right.
Stroud now on 3rd. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Texans set to punt. Oh, really good punt here. Fair catch called for and made at the 8-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Yellow, yellow! Attack!
This is Pacheco. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Putting a receiver in motion. Going to the ground again on first. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Come back.
Hauled in by Rice. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, 57, 57.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So now here's 3rd and 5. They're going play action. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs making a 9-point advantage. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
On the quick, right?
Lone back gets the handoff. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs will be backed up a good bit to begin the drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
15.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And that's good for a gain of 5. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll go back to Pacheco on first. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow. 15, 15.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, dribble it, dribble it. Hey, 37.
Here's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 14. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Robin.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
South. Buggy.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. He's going deep. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go, let's go.
Here's Stroud. Chased out to his right. Completed to Collins. And they make the tackle at the 38. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
43!
Play action, Mahomes. It's out, that's a live ball, bouncing near the goal line. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown! The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Fight on these two, fight on these two.
It gives to Pacheco to start the drive. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. It's taken in by Rome Odunze. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now.
15. Yellow. Hey, dribble it. Hey, 43, 15. 15. Yellow. Hey, 57.
Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. He's got room to roam here. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he manages to reach the 19 before he stopped. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
From the 19. Has his man, it's Pacheco. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Has his man, it's Odunze. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Chiefs ready to move to a perfect 10-0.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of timing. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 21. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they pick him off again. Leo Chanel makes the play. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's going to field this at the 2. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Oh, right.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Breaks through, and he might break away. And the Chiefs have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. Who's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Chiefs continue piling it on here in the 4th. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, uno. Ow, what's that? What?
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, right. Hey, uno more.
From the gun, Stroud. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. And the Chiefs will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Chiefs, as we'll see you next time from Houston.